Decreasing inflation and interest rates will impact all small businesses. There will be opportunities and risks that business owners need to understand. But what if I told you that a shift in inflation could be your business's next big opportunity? I've done a lot of research on this topic by consulting experts, analyzing data, and of course, seeing the trends in my own business over the past 5 years. So I put this video together to help you navigate these economic changes. And we'll look at 4 criteria that will help you make some good decisions around your business without getting overwhelmed with the ever-changing market. Inflation is now finally dropping. The latest CPI report in October shows that inflation is down 0.1%. And the odds that the Fed is not going to raise interest rates in December has gone up from 86 to 95%. So the question is, how does this affect small businesses like yours and mine? Well, there's going to be both pros and cons that come with it. First, let's look at how this is going to bring strengths and weaknesses from within our businesses. The big one that you'll see is reduction in costs, but that will also affect your cash flow. Let me explain. So a drop in inflation means you'll pay reduced costs and make healthier profit margins, right? Especially since 30% of all small businesses say they've been significantly impacted by supply costs the past 2 years. But you got to be careful. This improved margin can be a bit of a mirage. It might give you a false sense of having more cash in hand, which could lead to potential overspending. It's a classic case of counting your chickens before they hatch. As prices come down, your financial management might need some time to adjust, causing a mismatch in how cash flows through your business. And here's a number that puts things into perspective. Almost 1 out of 4 small businesses struggle with cash flow during these types of economic transitions. I know you can relate because I can as well. Imagine it's like this. You're making more profit on paper, but your actual cash in the bank might not reflect that immediately. It's like thinking you have a full tank of gas based on your car's mileage, but in reality, you're running on half a tank. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Ahmed. I own brick and mortar and online businesses. I've spent the last 10 years learning through many mistakes that I've hoped that I can help you avoid. So if you're finding this useful, subscribe to the channel. The next one I want you to look at is the ability to get easier credit versus too much reliance on borrowed money. On the bright side, as interest rates slide down with decreasing inflation, loans are going to become more affordable. This is a big deal for small businesses that are looking to expand or invest or even just to get money for cash flow. Think about it. Lower interest rates means cost of borrowing dips, making your dreams of expanding your business or growing your business much more real. But even though cheap money can be good, the thing is, credit is a slippery slope. Easy and affordable loans can lead to a dependency on credit and a trap of ongoing debt if not managed in a good way. After all, that was exactly what led to the 2008 financial crisis. It's like being at a buffet with all your favorite foods at a discount. You might end up overindulging. It's like Warren Buffett says, right? Too much leverage without the know-how can lead to some wild-ass outcomes. Hey, next up, let's look at opportunities and threats from external sources. Decreasing inflation is going to lead to consumer spending, but with that, you're going to see more competition. People feel more confident about their finances and are ready to spend more money. This is great news for small businesses. It means potentially higher sales, more foot traffic through the door, and a market that's alive. It's like the sun coming out after a long stretch of rain, bringing customers out to shop and spend money. But you know, with the sun comes the heat, right? A bustling market doesn't just attract customers, it's also going to bring in more competition. As the market becomes more attractive, it's common to see an influx of new players, which is going to intensify the competition that your business is going to face. This means it's crucial to stay on top of your game, differentiate yourself from your competitors and the new people, and continually innovate to stay ahead of all the people that are going to be vying for the same. All right, the last one, growing your business against changes in consumer preferences and economic fluctuations. I know it's a mouthful, When inflation starts to come down, it can be like a green light for small businesses to think bigger. Maybe you open up a new location or even launch a new line of products. But here's the tricky part. Just as you're planning to expand, what your customers want can start to change. And in order to capture the market, you have to keep up with these changes. It's like trying to keep up with the latest fashion trends. As soon as you think you know what it is, things can change. So you have to know your customer well and adapt quickly to what your customers want. And even, of course, changes in the economy as they happen. You have to think like a captain ready for whatever when steering a ship through unpredictable waters. So inflation is finally coming down and business owners are going to have opportunities. But of course, we have to tread carefully. We just looked at the internal strengths and weaknesses and the external opportunities and threats, balancing each pro with its con, giving you pretty much a full SWOT analysis. You can even download my report below and use it as a template for your business, going even deeper if you like. So, my friend, in the words of Richard Branson, business opportunities are like buses. There's always another one coming. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more deeper dives into the business world. Drop your insights in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. We'll catch you in the next one.